we get to visit some amazing places in Sonoma County.
And now it's time for Chef's Corner, where we're going to talk to Steve Rose, the chef here, and learn some really good recipes about green foods with
Fresh ingredients.
fresh ingredients. You
I'm
ready,
hungry.
Suze?
Let's go.
Let's go.
We are here today with chef and owner Steve Rose of Vineyards Inn Bar and Grill in Kenwood, California. And apparently we're gonna go green today.
Go green.
Go green.
The whole way.
I mean, this man is all about green, even though he's wearing red.
We do. We walk the walk and we do talk the talk, and I'm going to teach you all about it. You can do it at home.
So now this is
Kale.
kale.
And this is out of our garden. Our gardens are right here at Rose Ranch, right here in Kenwood, and we are certified organic and certified biodynamic growers. Biodynamic is the next level above organic farming. But this is kale. It's so full of vitamins and minerals, and it's just so good for you.
But it's not chard.
It's not chard.
Is it chard or chard?
Chard.
Chard.
Chard, like Swiss chard.
Like,
That's
okay,
great.
Swiss chard. See, I'm used to wine, chard, and that stuff. Yeah.
We do grow chard as well. But this is kale, and we're going to do a dish today that I call crispy kale. And it's really good for you, and it's kind of our version of a really healthy potato chip.
And that's one of your tapas, right?
It is. It is one of our tapas on our menu that we serve, and we grow. Kale grows prolifically here in Kenwood all year round, so we have it all year.
Now, I have a really stupid question. I don't like.
Give it
Oh,
Everybody
good.
claims.
We can count on John for
Just
that.
a couple of mine.
so
Just
glad you're
a
here.
couple. Just let me slip one in. I mean, I hear this all the time. What exactly is organic? Because I hate eating inorganic food. What does that mean? And you know, everything seems to be organic. I mean, you know, it's like.
You know, you really have to be careful with that because a lot of people will say it's organic and it's not organic.
Yeah.
We are certified organic, and basically what that is we just take care of the earth. We're not using any pesticides. We're not using any herbicides. We encourage beneficial insects into our gardens, and the good insects eat the bad insects.
So you're bringing in ladybugs.
Exactly.
That's right.
And they just and we don't import them in. They come in naturally because of things that we grow, like kale, and we grow chrysanthemums, and we grow artichokes, and we grow asparagus and different lettuces and tomatoes and all that sort of thing all year round. And that's what encourages all this growth.
Gotcha.
So what we're trying to do is we're trying to maintain that food chain at our ranch, not taking chunks out by spraying herbicides and pesticides.
So there's no man-made products, if you will, put on the crops.
No.
I see.
No.
Okay. So that's basically what quote unquote
That's
organic
one of the
means.
things. Yeah, exactly. And a lot of the work that we do at the ranch is all hand done. You know, it's a lot of hand shoveling and hoeing and that sort of thing as well. So
I don't do that.
You
I
don't
don't
do that?
shovel.
No,
I
no,
don't rake.
you have people do that for you.
Yeah. I'm hungry. Are we eating?
Should we do some kale?
Yes.
In a minute. What do we got here?
So here's the kale. We're gonna go ahead, and I've gone ahead and cut it up already, run a knife through it. So it's kind of sliced up, and we're gonna go ahead and get it crispy. So let's get this fired up. Oh, we have to do this first. See how I am?
That's okay. I saw it. He was working a couple.
There we go. Let's go fire that up. There we go. So we've got some fire now. So we're gonna heat up the steel saute pan. You can do this in a saute pan. You can do it on a flat top griddle. Most people don't have flat top griddles in their house, but so that's why we're doing a hotel pan to kind of show you how it's done.
Now this pan is really, really heavy. I tried to hit John with it earlier. And
I know, and
he
you couldn't
ducked.
lift it.
Really
So Troy
heavy.
couldn't lift it up.
These
that far.
actually were made for us by a company in Oakland that are no longer in business. So these, as well as our paella pans, were made custom for us, all spun,
Wow.
spun steel.
That's cool.
So it's pretty hot now. We're gonna go ahead and put the.
You mentioned before, sometimes you put a little olive oil in there.
Put a little bit of olive oil in there.
Which is already on
It's already in the pan already, and you can hear it.
So now this is just
And this is
Just kale, a little bit
Nothing
of
else.
olive oil, and a little touch of salt,
Okay.
and that's it.
No,
And
sir.
we're just gonna.
Okay, John, I bet you
So
can't
it
do
only
that.
takes, what's
Can you
that?
do it? I bet you can't do it.
What,
Do
this?
it.
Do it.
Flip
Shake
it,
that
do it.
around a little bit. See?
Oh, come on, you can flip it.
Oh,
Flip
no,
it.
You didn't say anything about flipping.
That's pretty weak.
You got some. Oh!
That's good.
Yeah, we're here.
All right, we'll put that right over
Now wait,
there.
where are the pine nuts? No pine nuts?
No
in this?
pine nuts.
No pine nuts.
See, look, here's a pro. This
So
is
this
a
is,
chef.
yeah, I see what you mean.
But we're going to get it crispy, and we're going to get it crispy, and it doesn't take a long time. It's just very
couple
quick time.
of minutes, something like that?
Yeah, exactly.
So every time somebody orders this, obviously you're cooking it special.
It's done to order, correct.
Done to order,
Correct. And then, so here is the final result. Go ahead and try that.
Oh,
And it's
One at a time.
it's really
And it's
excellent. And there's no added salt or anything.
we just add a little bit of kosher salt on there.
Steve, do I have anything in my teeth?
That's
Should I
fine. Yeah,
You do.
you kind of show off like that. Don't be full of that
It's
stuff.
really good.
Come on.
Can I have some more?
It's so good for you. Actually,
So this is like vitamins and...
It's almost too good for you.
vitamin E, a lot of
That's much better than
E and
potato
C.
chips.
Yeah. And
Really?
actually, what's happening with kale, what they're doing now in Japan is one of the hottest things going on is they're juicing it, the kale,
Really?
and they're using it as a cancer preventative.
Whoa.
So as a regular part of their diet, they'll have a glass of the kale juice every day.
So now, as a portion, is this a regular portion?
That's like 2 portions.
That's
right
like 2
there.
portions. Okay,
Yeah.
so half for you and the other half for me.
Okay. What
See,
about
and
this?
This is ready.
See, look at. No, it's served.
about
It's served
ready.
warm then.
Yes,
Pretty much.
yes.
I gotcha. Cool.
Warmer, you can serve it at room temperature.
More? That's great.
Absolutely.
That is great.
Absolutely.
It's got just the right amount of
Oh,
salt
really?
to it. It's not overly
Exactly.
salted. It's
Exactly.
perfect.
Exactly. And they're so much better for you than potato chips that are deep fried and full of oil and cholesterol and all that. It's like, this is,
I could probably get my kids to eat this.
No, really. It's
Probably.
They're much,
You probably
much
could.
better
Yeah.
than potato chips.
Easily.
Definitely.
Yum.
I wonder if they ever wrap sushi in it. Has that ever happened?
actually, what we do is we take the kale leaves and we'll go ahead and get some of the wider ones, and we'll go ahead and take the stem off like that, and then I make a mix of organic local lamb and local grass-fed beef, and I mix that with some onions and garlic and a little bit of Spanish pimenton, and I put the Spanish paprika,
Oh.
and I'll go ahead and put it in the kale leaf, and then we'll fold it up like a little package,
Yeah.
and then we just poach it.
And,
And then serve it with a Swiss chard pesto sauce.
Whoa.
Over the top. And it's so good. It's like these little stuffed kales. It's so good. So that's, yeah.
Pesto anything.
Yeah. Yeah. Pesto.
Well,
Just
tapas
pesto
are-
with pesto.
Pesto with pesto is great.
Tapas, I assume, means top in Spanish.
Tapas, actually the word tapas came from, I will show you. Be right back. So the word, in Spanish, the word tapar means to cover.
Oh, I see.
So back in the days in Spain, when you would go into a restaurant and you'd order some tapas, you'd obviously get a glass of wine as well. They'd pour you a glass of wine.
Of course.
Well,
That's what we're missing.
Well, that's it. We have some too. But they would go ahead and, so to not have the flies get into the wine and stuff, when you're out in the country, they would cover the glass with something. A piece of bread and some chorizo or some cheese on it,
Yeah.
and they would cover the glass so the flies couldn't get into the wine, and that's where the word tapas originated from.
Technique. There you go.
Well, especially where the flies are alcoholic. Because, I mean, in Spain, there's a lot of alcoholic flies.
Yes, I have a lot of my family. Like that.